Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Alright. Good. Even though we dropped 350 frames, I think we'll be fine. And here I am! What is up, my survivors? It's me, Papa the Survivor, the YouTuber survivor from the future, and I'm back with another weekly Zatsudan. Hey! So, what's up? What's happening? Yeah, I know a lot's been going on, but it's definitely been, a lot better than when I was sick and had to take some time off. And, then I had that one stream where I was that 1 week of streaming where I was recovering, and, I had to, take care of some business and then hang out with family that weekend. So I pushed, streaming a little bit back. But yeah, now we're back on our regularly scheduled program. However, as I have stated previously, I think in a recent stream, that this week is gonna be a little bit busier than normal. Primarily Tuesday. Because even though we're not having our flooring redone this week, that had to be postponed for another day because I don't know, I think management had an urgent matter to attend to this week. So the flooring being done is postponed. I don't know when. So I don't know when. But what was I gonna say? I'm gonna say something else in regards to that. Yeah. So while we're not getting the flooring done, Mother Survivor does want to move all of the furniture. Sorry about that. I was just checking on OBS and we just dropped more frames. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those streams. It's not gonna be a long stream. These weekly Zatsudans aren't long anyways. But it is just a little bit of a pain how whenever I stream on my laptop, we drop frames. But also, we have been dropping frames on the PC. And, I think that's in regards to us switching Wi-Fi plans. We didn't switch plans, but you still have the same internet. It's just we had to go to basic one, so it's slower. But you know what? As long as it's enough for me to stream, that's fine. And I got sidetracked. So about the flooring, yeah, we're not doing flooring, but Mother Survivor does want to switch to a smaller storage unit. So we gotta move the furniture from our current storage unit out, so that we can make room and move stuff and kind of downsize. I don't know how long that process is gonna take, but I do know we're moving all of the furniture out so that at a future time we can get a smaller storage unit. And I don't know when that day is gonna come, but just know that that's happening, and that's Tuesday. I'm still planning to stream on Tuesday. It's just that I'll probably just be like too exhausted to do like any other kind of stream, so it's gonna be an easier stream on Tuesday. I might have to push it back depending on how long the process takes. I'm planning on it being at 5 still, but if I can't stream at 5, it's gonna be pushed back to 6. Just letting you know. And what else? I'm still on the job hunt. There hasn't really been a lot of opportunities for me lately, especially looking for somewhere part-time. Earlier today, I had to run some errands with Mother Survivor and Little Brother Survivor. So we stopped at the mall. It was fine. It was fine getting out of the house and walking around. But I had put in some applications there, online. So I had to go and see some places and you know, I talked to them in person. I was like, hey, I filled out an application online. Are you guys hiring? And basically, the responses that I got were like, yes, we were, but a lot of people had applied, and you just didn't make the interview portion. So I was like, all right. And then some other places were like, no, we're not hiring, not yet anyway. And I think that's just because there's a lot of downtime now, especially since it's still post holiday season. I think winter is just a bad time to apply for stuff, because if you haven't applied like in fall, then you know you're not gonna get it. Which is, you know, a learning experience for me. Um, I didn't really work all that much, especially when I was going to school, so it's just something new to me that I can, you know, take with me. But I did, you know, walk around to some shops, and I did fill in like a couple applications, and I was showing that, you know, I was interested. I was like, hey, are you guys hiring? And then there's a comic book shop at the mall, and they said they were hiring, but the position was in the summer, and I already have like prospects for an opportunity in the summer, so I had to turn that one down. But yeah, I'm just um I'll probably have better luck in March when it comes to looking for, you know, a part-time job, because, you know, I need to get some money. However, I have thought of an idea of making money. It's not the most, you know, conventional, but I think it would, you know, really fit well for me. I was thinking of just doing some odd jobs and helping out, um, you know, family, friends, whoever needs it. So I reached out to to grandmother survivor, um, my mom's mom. So I called her. I'm like, hey, if you ever need, you know, help cleaning the house or cleaning the bathroom or moving stuff around, I can do that. And she can give me whatever extra cash she has. Because because I really needed some cash, because especially yesterday, because I went to go get a haircut, and you know, it wasn't like, you know, like a crazy expensive barber shop. Like, it was well priced, but I just didn't have any cash on me, so I needed to get some cash. Mother Survivor gave me a 20. Gave me a 20. I used that to pay towards, you know, my haircut. And, you know, I gave the barber a tip. And now I have like $8 in my pocket. But I do need more money, so I'm helping Grandmother Survivor out sometime in the future. And then I'll also be helping a friend of Mother Survivor out Wednesday. It won't be all day. It will not be all day. It's just Mother Survivor's friend. She has trouble moving around, I guess, because she's a bit older in age. So I'm basically helping her set up a cat tree, which I'm good following instructions and putting stuff together, and then moving some cardboard boxes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh my god, we dropped a lot of frames. We had 929 frames. Forgive me for those dropped frames, guys. Dang, we hit a spike. We hit a lag spike. But anyway, as I was saying, you know, helping Mother Survivor's friend build a cat tree, and just tossing some boxes into the dumpster. It's nothing too much, but yeah, if I can get some extra cash, that would definitely help in the long run. But that's pretty much all of the IRL stuff that's going on this coming week. But yeah, I'm gonna be a little busy IRL. Hmm. But yeah, like it's not too serious, and I kind of don't want to get into it though. It's just that It's just that it's kind of like a little rough patch. Me and my family are experiencing. We're not poor, we're not broke, but after the holidays, I think we kind of feel it in terms of needing to save a little bit more and cut back on spending, which we did during January, but we definitely need it kind of carried over into February, especially due to outside reasons, that I'm not gonna address. But just a lot of stuff going on. So I'm planning on helping out, definitely. Little brother survivor is still in school, so he doesn't have like a lot of time to look for a part-time job. So yeah. So I kind of want to help out a bit. And I addressed this like way back in January that, I'm looking for a part-time job. And once that does happen, streaming schedule is gonna change. You know, I'll probably be streaming every other day instead of every day. Or maybe not every other day, but it will all depend on my work schedule. But yeah, maybe it will be every other day. It'll be every other day, and then depending on my schedule, expect shorter streams. Like I'm even trying to or I was even thinking of doing shorter streams anyways because our internet is slower than it was. But I figured, you know what? No, it still works out. It's just that I can't stream for 4 hours. I think the most I can push it is 2.5 hours. So even then, depending on how work schedule goes, I might have to like cut streaming to half that. So instead of 2.5 hours, you're looking at I don't know, an hour, like a little over an hour, maybe an hour and a half, but nothing longer than that. But it all depends. Like if I end up working late, then yeah, stream is just gonna be like, I don't know, an hour and a half. But if I'm not working too late, then yeah, the stream could be standard time. It all depends. Like if I'm able to stream at 5 o'clock, I expect the stream to be regular time. And we hit another lag spike. Sorry about that. But yeah, expect stream to be, regular time. If it's regular time, then, regular stream. But if I'm streaming late, then I'll probably cut it. If I'm too tired, I'll probably cut it. Yeah, it all depends. Well, that's pretty much it. In terms of IRL stuff. Dang, the new Dragon Ball Super manga chapter didn't come out yet, which means it's gonna come out tomorrow. So because if it came out today, then I would just be talking about the Dragon Ball chapter. But I don't want to talk about it yet. Because it's not out. And it's gonna be out tomorrow, but I want to talk about it. And I don't want to wait a whole week to talk about the Dragon Ball Super manga chapter. So I think what I want to do is I want to spend some time talking and speculating on what the chapter is going to be. And I guess I can kind of go in a little spoiler territory for what the plan is. Yeah, so the upcoming manga chapter is going to be a close to the Dragon Ball Super Superhero prequel arc starring Trunks and Goten. And I think it's going to be, when the movie starts, spoiler alert for those who haven't seen the superhero movie. When the movie starts, we get an introduction into Dragon Ball's Red Ribbon Army and their backstory and their fights with Goku and the Z Fighters. And then we fast forward to the Red Ribbon Army calling themselves Red Ribbon Pharmaceutical as a cover-up, but being led by Commander Red's son, Commander Magenta, who was voiced by the Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi, all of the plumbers, which I thought was cool. And he goes to get out Dr. Giro's grandson, Dr. Hedo, and he plays a little video, or Magenta's assistant Carmine plays a little video of how Hedo and his little zombie androids they were robbing like a convenience store or something, and then they got busted. So I think the manga chapter is gonna touch on that, which is okay. And then the manga chapter, because I think what Geekdom said, or what I read in a comment from Geekdom, is that the manga chapter and the movie are 6 months apart from each other, which makes sense. Time-wise. But yeah, the manga is gonna cover, or the manga after this chapter is going to cover the superhero movie, which I'm like, wow, they're gonna retell a movie, because the manga has not done anything movie related. They did do the Battle of Gods arc, but it was very brief. Like, it was the beginning up to Goku becoming a Super Saiyan God, them fighting, and then briefly like ending the fight. And then they skipped over Resurrection F. We didn't get to see Golden Frieza until the Tournament of Power. And then we got into the Tournament of Destroyers and Goku Black in the Tournament of Power. And then they skipped over the Broly movie entirely and went straight into the Moro arc. And then we just finished the Granola arc not too long ago. And so now we're jumping into the superhero movie, which will be adapted in manga format. So I'm like, wow. Like, I wasn't expecting that. So our first Broly appearance, and Broly character's appearance will be in the manga, will be that. Oh man, but that's funny. That's interesting though. So if and when the anime does come back, will they just be following the manga format? Like, they'll skip over the Broly movie and then animate the Moro arc, the Granola arc, the superhero prequel, and the superhero prologue and the superhero movie? Or will they retell Broly in anime fashion? Because they did that for Battle of Gods and Resurrection. I feel like Toei might do that. I think Toei might retell the Broly movie and retell superhero, but they'll be faithful to the manga. So that's interesting. That's just my speculation though. But still, like, spoiler alert for those who haven't seen the movie, and we're gonna get Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan in manga format, which is crazy. And we haven't even gotten Broly and Legendary Super Saiyan Broly in manga format yet. Think about that. Like, wow. Because I honestly thought they would skip over the superhero movie and then we'd get like some kind of retelling for the end of Z. Or we'd go past the end of Z. That's what I thought. I thought the manga... I thought that, this, prologue arc would be a bit longer. It would be a bit longer. They'd skip past the movie. They would either A, retell the end of Z, or B, skip past the end of Z. And I don't know. Maybe start new stuff, new ideas. But we're not in unknown territory yet. That's the thing. Yeah. Man, because it's gonna be real crazy once we hit unknown territory. Because the first time that happened was when, factor in the Tournament of Destroyers, the manga and the anime the anime had caught up to the manga finally. And so the stories went off in two completely different tangents. Like, Toei had their own idea for how the Tournament of Destroyers arc would play out, as well as the Goku Black arc and the Tournament of Power. And Toyotaro had a completely different idea for how the manga arcs of said, or the manga version of said arcs would play out. And so we have two completely different outcomes for the same, or no, we have the same outcomes, but two completely different sets of details for each story. But yeah. But that was basically when we hit uncharted territory. Like, we had to wait for the anime to or we had to watch the anime for what was gonna happen next. But now the anime's done, and the manga is finally like way past, whatever. And even if the anime does come back, like even if it comes back immediately, it's not gonna catch up to the manga at anytime soon. Especially if the anime plans on retelling the movie. But yeah. You know what I haven't talked about? I haven't talked about tokusatsu. I should really talk about tokusatsu. I finished Himitsu Sentai Go Ranger, which is the first Super Sentai series ever, released in 1975. I finished it a couple weeks ago, I think. Maybe 3 weeks ago or something. Yeah, 3 weeks ago, I think. And I started Jacker Dengekitai. However, it's spelled J-A-Q-K, like the playing cards, like a jack, an ace, a queen, and a king. And then Dengekitai is Japanese for shock troop, apparently. Well, that's what the subtitles say, anyway. So yeah, I recently started that, and it kind of feels like a continuation of Go Ranger. Yeah, it's like very spy espionage kind of feel, like 70s, because it came out in 77 anyway. And I'm still watching Avatar Sentai Dawn Brothers, and it's been amazing. I've been watching the episodes as they release weekly, and it's been amazing. Like, Dawn Brothers is now my third favorite Super Sentai series. And I think it's gonna stay that way because we're almost finished. I think this coming episode is gonna be the last episode, and then Toei will start releasing episodes for Osama Sentai King Oger. It's insect themed. I'm not gonna watch King Oger only because I have a lot of Super Sentai to catch up on. I'll probably just primarily focus on Jacker, and then I'll just be watching the series that I've missed out until I'm caught all the way up. Yeah, that's my plan for Super Sentai anyway. But yeah, like I finally have like my top 5 favorite Super Sentai, with Ninpu Sentai Hurricaneger being number 1, which released in 2002 and was adapted into Power Rangers Ninja Storm in 2003, which is also my favorite Power Rangers series. And then in second place is Chojin Sentai Jetman, which was released in 1991. And then third place, Dawn Brothers, which was released just last year. And then in fourth place would have to be Ninja Sentai Kaku Ranger, which was released in 1994 and then adapted into Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 3, as well as Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers in 1995. And then my fifth place Super Sentai series is Gosei Sentai Dai Rangers, which was released in 1993 and then adapted into Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 2 in 1994. So yeah, just a little tokusatsu history for you. But yeah, those have pretty much been my favorite Super Sentai series so far. I do have a top 10, but it's kind of hard trying to place, each one, especially with me, like, considering how I feel and where I'd put them. But yeah, that's basically my top 5. And if only I could have put them into, my VTuber debut. But that's fine. What else did I want to talk about? Oh yeah. And I've recently been getting back into some retro games. I brought it up briefly, I think, one stream, but I've recently been getting back into some retro shooters. Not too retro, but like 10 years ago retro. Like I recently picked up World at War, Call of Duty World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and Modern Warfare 3. And I've just been playing the story modes for them. Well, with Black Ops 2, I've been playing multiplayer, but with bots. Just to feel something. And honestly, like, it was a really relaxing, comforting, like, experience. Because, during that time, I was, like, middle school? Yeah, I was in middle school by the time, like, I was playing those games. So it's really just been, a little nostalgia trip for me. And it's also been a bit therapeutic for me, only because I don't know how to explain it. But when I was playing them, I felt relaxed, like I was in the zone, running and gunning, and I didn't really have like all my worries and like stuff going on just sort of went out the window. And I also picked up Left 4 Dead 2 because little brother Survivor, he has Left 4 Dead 2 on his Steam, but he didn't install it onto our PC. So he installed it, he gave me permission, and I've just been playing it. So I think I do want to add Left 4 Dead 2 at some point for streaming. I think I'll do that next month. Yeah, next month I'll be sure to do a Left 4 Dead 2 stream. But it's not as fun, doing it alone. Like, it can be fun, but Left 4 Dead 2 is honestly fun when playing with other people. But yeah, I can still play the story mode or single player of Left 4 Dead 2, and it'll still be fun. But I want to save Left 4 Dead 2 for collabs. If and when I get to do collabs. Man. What else is there to talk about? Not a lot of stuff to go on this week, honestly. Well, I mean, I guess there was a lot of stuff to go on, kind of just me talking about it. I briefly brought up getting back into the dating scene last stream. Still no luck yet. And even if I do have luck, I'm probably not gonna bring it up. I'll probably just say, yes, I am taken, or I'm talking to somebody, and that's it. But yeah, who knows? Maybe it's just around the corner. I don't know. I haven't talked to anyone in a minute. Oh yeah. I also wanted to kind of leave this weekend open, because I don't know if Friend F, I called him Friend F, if Friend F is going to have his monthly Smash Brothers tournaments, because last time I texted him, he was it text? Yeah, it was text. Last time I texted him, he said he was in rehearsals, so he's probably working on a show. And I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, just check me back later. And he was like, nah, you're good. So he might be busy working on his show in order to hold those weekend tournaments, which is fine, understandable. I'm also a theater person, so I get it. But I do want to keep, this weekend open. And, if there's nothing going on this weekend, the next weekend I'll probably have something planned IRL. But yeah, another thing is that Mother Survivor was telling me about how she wanted me and Little Brother Survivor to um plan a was it a week trip or a weekend trip? I think it was a week trip to see Brother Survivor. Middle Brother Survivor, and then also see one of our aunts who's also in the region. But she was looking at plane tickets, and they're freaking expensive nowadays, like $400-$500, and we don't have that kind of money yet. And Mother Survivor can't pay for both of us, so that plan might have to be on the back burner. And also, me and Little Brother Survivor were planning to see Middle Brother Survivor during the spring in April, but because ticket prices are so expensive, we probably won't. But it's all good as long as Middle Brother Survivor's still talking to us, texting us, and he can make vacation time during the holidays. I think it doesn't matter. Man, ooh, I'm hungry, but only because we're having chicken tonight, and I don't want to eat too much before dinner. Like, how way back in the day you say, don't eat too much, you're gonna spoil your dinner. Well, now I totally understand that as an adult, because if you're snacking all day, you're not gonna be hungry enough for dinner. And you're gonna completely, ruin your eating habits. So now I get it. So I don't eat too much in between lunch and dinner. Like, I usually have, a big lunch, so that way I'm hungry in time for, a 7 o'clock, 7:30 dinner. But that's just me. But also, we were out and about running errands, so I didn't really have time to eat a lunch. I kind of had, a late breakfast. A brunch. Yeah, I had brunch. But I could have ate more of it. Oh well. What else? But yeah, we went to the mall, and then Mother Survivor had to get quilting fabric. Well, not fabric, but the stuffing for a quilt. And then we had to get groceries, and that was pretty much it. And then I just chilled, and then at 3 o'clock I had to set up my laptop because apparently my laptop wasn't hooked up to the power cord properly, so it was low charge. Usually my laptop is on sleep mode. I don't really turn the power off because it just takes a minute. It takes a while for it to turn back on. So I had to wait for it to turn back on completely because it's slow. And then it came back on, and then I had to set up VC Face as well as OBS. And then I had to download the stream schedule for this week. Or no, make the stream schedule for this week. That didn't take too long. And then I had to find a music to use, because the music I keep finding on YouTube, I keep getting muted, which but luckily I found, and they're not sponsoring me, I found a good source for copyright free music called Creator Mix. So yeah, all that stuff is free to use for YouTube, Twitch, podcasts. So if I end up getting muted, I'll just, I'll appeal it, and so hopefully they unmute the VOD. But I should not get in trouble. And hopefully this doesn't get muted. But if it does get muted, I'll simply just appeal the mutation, and you guys should still be able to hear the VOD on Twitch. And, you always hear the VODs on YouTube. Because I'm not part of the partner program, so it's not like I can get demonetized on YouTube anyway. So yeah, that's basically it for you trying to set up the stream and whatnot. Ugh. Man, I need. Excuse me for a second. I need to stretch out my legs. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. But you know what? You know what? Doing odd jobs probably won't be that bad. Because, you know, it's basically a fixed number of hours, and I'm not constantly working, and they just pay me up front. And it keeps me busy. It gives me something to do. But the downside is that it's not a paycheck. And you know, it's not like I can help out with that. But it is, you know, it's cash in my wallet, so I'll take it. And also I kind of need to get back to work on practicing driving, because I do want to take a new driving test at the end of March. And hopefully I can get my license back. And if not, I'll take another one by the end of April. And if not, I'll take another one by the end of May. And I can't take one in June or during the summer, because obviously, well, if all goes well, I will have that internship in the summer. I think I did talk about this. But yeah. Ugh. That's pretty much the plan. Main Role C, hello! Welcome to my weekly Zatsudan. Just now noticed you. I hold these weekly Zatsudans every Sunday. I basically bring up topics to talk about with you guys. But if you do want to talk and bring up a topic, that is cool. It's always cool. Some reason chatbox didn't pick you up. Oh well. But I do see you in chat, so hello. I was just talking about, what was I talking about? Oh my goodness. I was talking about doing odd jobs. I was talking about doing odd jobs and how it would be cash in my pocket, you know, just for a little while. But yeah, guys, see, I don't know, I've kind of run out of topics to talk about. You know what? I could say that, you know, it feels good to finally have a haircut. You're not gonna see it on my model. But it would, you know, be considered a buzz cut. And I hope at some point I do have a 2D model to where I can toggle like different hairstyles. So when I do get a haircut, I can just switch to that. And that would be cool. But obviously I don't want to, like, you know, constantly, you know, edit my current 3D model, have different hairstyles. And honestly, if, like, for people like me, VOD doesn't really have, you know, hair models, but I'm pretty sure I can just download one. I think I might do that sometime in the future. But yeah. I guess I should probably start wrapping up the stream though. My goodness, we dropped 1106 frames. Jeez. Yeah, let me go over the schedule. Alright. So here we are. The 20th to the 26th. So tomorrow we're gonna be playing Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord, which is the newest game in the Mountain Blade series. It's just the base game, no mods. Even though I probably should add mods, but I think I did something to my game so mods don't really work on it. Or maybe it's just the update or something, I don't know. But I haven't really looked into how to get mods to run on the game. But it's fine because base Bannerlord is still fun anyway. So that's what we'll be playing tomorrow. And then Tuesday, because I'm gonna be a bit busy Tuesday, it's just gonna be a Duolingo stream. We'll be doing Duolingo Spanish. So it's okay if like I have to push that stream back. I'll just post on Twitter how Tuesday's stream will be subject to change, and then Wednesday's stream, it'll just be Minecraft, because I did want to stream Minecraft for a while, but I just haven't had the chance to. But now we can finally stream Minecraft, and it has nothing to do with like permissions or anything. I mean, I'm indie, so there are no permissions. We stream what we want. But yeah, Wednesday we're gonna be streaming Minecraft, and it's just gonna be basic vanilla Minecraft, like no mods. So just the up-to-date Minecraft. And then Thursday will be Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. We need to start the Majin Buu saga for Tenkaichi 3, which we have. And then Friday, we'll be doing more Xenoverse 2. It's probably just gonna be Buu Saga and Battle of God Saga parallel quests. For the entirety. And then Saturday, we don't stream on Saturday, and then Sunday is another weekly Zatsudan. But yeah, that's basically it for the coming, or for this week. Oh, whoops. Whoops! What do you mean stream starting soon? We just started streaming. Or no, we didn't start streaming, but we're about to wrap up streaming. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the stream, guys. Just wanted to chat, chill, and talk for a minute. But yeah, you know, some stuff has been getting to me a little bit. Not too much, but I do feel like streaming has helped, you know, relieve some of that tension that I've been feeling. Just relaxing, playing games, and talking with you guys is honestly therapeutic. And you know, even though I'm not, you know, a huge streamer, it's still happy to just be a streamer, like a small streamer, and just for anyone that, you know, that wants to hang out. And I don't plan on changing my formula too much anytime soon. However, I do want to invest in a better mic, especially on the PC. Because right now, that little Xbox 360 like headset isn't really working the best it should be. So I will invest in a better mic. And I'll probably also plan on making better overlays, or making, no, not better overlays, but making new overlays for when we have our streams. So it has the game box, and then me on the side, and then a chat box. So that way everything's like a little bit more neat and organized. And especially for this screen, because it's just me. It's just us. But yeah, I'm just happy with, you know, the current following I have. I do want it to grow bigger, because, you know, that would be great. But yeah, I'm really grateful for discovering streaming and making it something that I do regularly. It doesn't feel like a job. It honestly just feels like a hobby, to where I can unwind and just chill. Because if it felt like a job, then I really wouldn't enjoy it as much, and I wouldn't like doing it. And I'd probably cut back on streaming a bit if it started to feel like a job. I'd be like, okay, I probably need to just start streaming every other day if I don't enjoy it. But no, I do enjoy it. I do like it. It's not a chore. It really is a hobby that, you know, keeps me going. It keeps me feeling positive. But okay, now I'm just rambling at this point. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here, guys. Yes. So thank you guys so much for coming to the stream today. I will post the schedule after the stream, so you guys will be able to show up to the streams when you can. But yeah. Alright, my survivors. I am Papa the Survivor. and I will see you when I see you. So see you later. Goodbye.